On behalf of our pastor, Reverend Marcel T. Smith, First Lady Jennifer L. Smith, and the congregation of Historic Second Baptist Church, we welcome all visitors and friends here in the sanctuary as well as online to our worship service today. We invite you to be fully engaged in this worship experience wherever you are by joining us in praise, worship, and the Word. If you would like to worship in giving, you have three options. Online by clicking Give at the top of our website's homepage, secondbaptistbc.org. By downloading the Givelify app on your smartphone or tablet and searching for Second Baptist Church, Bay City, Michigan, or in person using the envelopes in the back of your pew, then placing them in the secure receptacle near the main entrance. It's fellowship time, Second Baptist. Let's welcome our music ministry as they lead us into the presence of our great God with praise and worship.
Slavery. I'm not me. I thought after the first song I was supposed to be next.
the belt of truth buckled around your waist. Firm. With the breastplate of righteousness in place.
Seated with the readiness that comes from the gospel of peace.
With which you can extinguish all the flaming arrows of the evil one.
Slavery in America was the legal institution of enslaving human beings, mainly Africans and African Americans. I'm loud. From Africa to America, where many of our ancestors did not survive. The trip was brutal and inhumane. Started in 1619 till the end of the Civil War in 1865. African Americans have played a central role in shaping U.S. history, from slavery and its abolishing to the Great Migration, the Civil Rights Movement, the military, scientific, cultural, and political achievements. Explore keynotes, movements, milestones, and figures in Black history.
Your hands can't hit what your eyes can't see. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. I traveled the world to Ghana, from Ghana to the UAE. I'm the greatest, I'm a bad man, and I'm pretty. I wrestled with an alligator, I tussled with a whale. I handcuffed lightning, I throw thunder to jail. Just last week, I hospitalized a brick. I'm so mean, I can make medicine sick. I'm America. I don't have to be what you want me to be. I'm the people's champ. I'm Muhammad Ali. I was the first African American gold medalist. I won the 1600 meter relay leader dash at the 190. 1908 London Olympics. I won 1 C4A titles. I had the fastest time on record in 1904. In the 1907 for the 440-yard dash. I am John Baxter Taylor.
I appeal to all of you to get into this great revolution that is sweeping this nation. Get in and stay in the streets of every city, every village and hamlet of this nation until true freedom comes, until revolution of 1776 is complete. My dear friends, your vote is precious, almost sacred. It is the most powerful, nonviolent tool we have to create a more perfect union. When you see something that is not right, not just, not fair, you have a moral obligation to say something, to do something. Our children and their children will ask us, what did you do? What did you say? For some, this vote may be hard, but for us, we have a mission and a mandate to be on the right side of history. You are a light. You are the light. Never let anyone, any person, or any force dampen, dim, or diminish your light. Study the path of others and make your way easier and more abundant. Freedom is not free. It is a state. It is an act. It is not the same enchantment garden perched high on a distant plateau where you can finally sit down and rest. Freedom is a continuous action we all must take, and each generation must do its part to create an even more fair, more just society. Do not get lost in a sea of despair. Be hopeful, be optimistic. Our struggle is not the struggle of a day, a week, a month, or a year. It is the struggle of a lifetime. Never, ever be afraid to make some noise and get in good trouble, necessary trouble. By the time I was 23, I was known as one of the big 6 leaders of the Civil Rights Act. I served with Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. as we marched the Edmund Pettus Bridge in Selma, Alabama in March of 1965. I served as the House of Representatives for more than 33 years. I am John Lewis.
So how are you gonna do this?
After my father died when he was young and my mother was hospitalized, I was sent to foster care. Later in my adolescence, I committed many crimes leading up to an 8 to 10 year prison sentence. While in prison, I joined the religion Nation of Islam. Later, I changed my name from Malcolm Little to Malcolm X. Little was the name taken from slave masters. I wanted to wear the X once used to brand slaves and use it to spread equality all over the world into black races. I am Malcolm X.
I am an American abolitionist and social activist. I was born into slavery and escaped. When I escaped, I returned 19 more times using the Underground Railroad. I also freed 300 slaves. I am Harriet Tubman.
Hundreds of years later, the Negro is still not free. Hundreds of years later, the life of the Negro is still sadly crippled by the manacles of segregation and the chains of discrimination. Hundreds of years later, the Negro lives on the lonely island of poverty. But I refuse to believe that there are insufficient funds in the great vaults of opportunity of this nation. And so I've come today to remind you it's time to cash this check, a check that will give us upon demand of the riches of freedom and the security of justice. I've come to this hallowed spot to remind America of the fierce urgency of now. This is no time to engage in the luxury of cooling off or to take the tranquilizing drug of gradualism. Now is the time to make real the promises of democracy. Now is the time to rise from the dark and desolate valley of segregation to the sunlit path of racial justice. Now is the time to lift our nation from the quicksands of racial injustice to the solid rock of brotherhood. Now is the time to make justice a reality for all of God's children. I believe it will be fatal to overlook the urgency of the moment. The blistering winter of the legitimate discontent will not pass until there is an invigorating summer of freedom and equality. 1963 was not an end, but a beginning. Those who hoped that the Negro needed to blow off steam will now be content, will have a rude awakening if the nation returns to business as usual. There will neither be tranquility or rest in America until the Negro is granted his citizenship rights. The whirlwinds of revolt will continue to shake the foundations of our nation until the bright day of justice emerges. I have a dream that this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal. I have a dream today that we will one day live without being judged by the color of our skin, but by the content of our character. I have a dream that every valley shall be exalted, every hill and mountain shall be made low, the rough places will be made plain, and the crooked places will be made straight, and the glory of the Lord shall be revealed. I have a dream, and it's time for all of us to wake up. I am Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King.
Jason, turn me round, turn me round, me round. Jason, turn me round. I'm walking, keep on talking, watching up to freeway. Hate it. Round, turn me round, turn me round. Celebration, turn me round. I'm walking, keep on talking, watching up to family. Buddies, round, turn me round, turn me round. Seven buddies, turn me round. I'm walking, keep on talking, every man. Turn me round, turn me round. Turn me round. I'm walking, I'm talking, watching up to Freeman. Celebration. Round, turn me round, turn me round. Turn me round. I'm walking, keep on talking, watching up to Freeman. Turn me round, turn me round. Turn me round. I'm walking, keep on talking, watching up to Freeman. What is it again? What history? Before, now, and forever. We are human history. Forever.
I am known as the Queen of Soul. I am a singer, songwriter, and pianist. 2 times ninth place in Rolling Stones. Greatest of all time. You may know me from one of my most famous songs, Respect. R-E-S-C-C-T. Find out what it means to me. I am Aretha Franklin.
Okay, that concludes our program. Thank you for being patient while we got the children together. We appreciate it. And now we're going to turn it over to, I don't see the pastor. Oh, here he comes.
Let's thank God for what we've seen and heard through our future today. While you're putting your hands together, let's thank God for Deaconess Campbell. She just came back in the back. Deaconess Lowry, Lady Jen, Sister Rogers, Sister Griffin, and the parents. Sister Myra Lowry, what's your name? Sister Myra Lowry, and all the parents and grandparents who got the children prepared for today. Let's give them another round of applause and gratitude for God. Little Minerva gave me some joy today. She was up here dancing and singing the song. And then when she made sure she had the microphone when they sang the song. And those are the things that give me energy and reinvigorate me to do ministry when I see our future enjoying serving the Lord like that. And I hope you've been blessed in that way and whatever other way the Holy Spirit spoke to you during this program. And you look good in your African attire, your HBCU attire, your D9 attire. And now we can transition to worship. Let's thank God again for what we experienced in our Black History program. Let's get ready for worship.